Hey, this is Camo, and welcome to Nashville Access Facebook Live. We've got a great interview for you today. This is the first of our Facebook Live series, and we're here at the Pie Wagon in Nashville, which is a really cool place. This used to be Farron Young's office for Farron Young's recording studio, just off of Division Street. We're here with the guy who has this album out. Get up close there. Jeff White. This is a great new album called Right Beside You, Jeff. Great to be with you.
Nice to be here.
Excellent. Now, this is an incredible album. I listened to it the first time I got it. And you don't even have to really be a hardcore Bluegrass fan to like this album. People are going to say, well, who's Jeff White? Give us a bit of a background, because you're no newcomer to the scene.
Well, I've been in Nashville about 25 years. And I started out playing bluegrass when I was in college, and eventually met up with a very young Alison Krauss when she was just about 13 years old. And when she was about 17, I joined her band, Union Station, and we made a couple records together. One Grammy Award, her first Grammy, which was called I've Got That Old Feeling. And so I played with Alison and toured with her for a few years, and then eventually made my way to Nashville. And when I first came here, I've been trying to get a job with Vince Gill, the country singer, and he had a history in bluegrass music, and had met us, Alison and us. And eventually, he found out one of his guys was leaving the band, and I was interested in the position, and he invited me to go on a couple-week tour with his band, and we were on a package show that was George Jones, Vince, and Conway Twitty.
That's heavy.
And so that was my first morning on the road, was sitting next booth over was George Jones, you know, and that was very surreal type of experience. But you know, so I've been here recording and songwriting and playing with various bluegrass groups, and produce some records of other artists. One of them is the fiddle player on this album. His name is Michael Cleveland, and he's a highly awarded fiddler in bluegrass circles, and fantastic musician. We also had Jerry Douglas.
Yeah, you've got this album is packed with names. Jerry Douglas from Bluegrass Alison band. You've got Vince Gill on, and you recorded this in Vince's home studio.
He offered up his studio, and it's a very comfortable place, and the price was exactly in my price range. And he contributed to harmony singing and mandolin playing and guitar playing, and these are all people that throughout my career I've worked with and been in bands with. So
Ronnie McCoury is on here?
Ronnie is, of the Del McCoury band, and his dad Del McCoury is singing on one of the songs. And I worked a good number of times with Ronnie and his brother have a band without their dad called the Traveling McCourys, and I've worked with those guys. And Cheryl White from the group The Whites is singing on this, as well as Becca Bramlett, who's a fantastic singer, and most people know her in the rock and roll field. We co-wrote one of the songs on here. Dan Terminsky, the man of constant sorrow, he's on here.
From Alison's band as well.
And then I worked for a dozen years with the Irish group The Chieftains, and produced some records with them, and so they're a special guest contribution on the very last song called
I was going to ask you about that, because I mean the Chieftains are a Celtic band in their own right, but the amount of people they played with over Van Morrison, it's just they cross all the genres, and to be fitting in on this is really nice.
Yeah, well, their leader, Paddy Maloney, started that band about 52 years ago. And
Getting that long, wow.
they were kind of a folk group when they started, but they were a favorite group of people like Keith Richards, and Mick Jagger, and Van Morrison, Bonnie Raitt. So they recorded with just about everybody in the rock and roll field. That was what really gave them their leg up in the business, was when they collaborated with these artists that were outside the Irish music world. And so I learned a lot about adding some high-powered star power to recordings, and these are all my really dear friends, so we've had a really great time recording.
And the album has that feel. It doesn't feel like, you know, artists going into the studio and recording. This feels like I got a bunch of my friends together and we're just going to have fun and make some really cool music.
Well, it's nice to have a relaxed atmosphere and you're not working against the clock or trying to get a lot done. And we recorded the initial part over several days and then went back once a week or so to have people sing and add other instruments or edit, you know. So.
And you produced this album too.
Yeah.
But kind of different, wearing multiple hats.
Well, you know, you have to have a strong opinion, you know, about what you want to create. But I also like collaborating with people and getting their ideas. That's what I like best about being in a situation. Everybody contributes their ideas, and you use some, and you throw others out. And if I'm stumped, you know, Vince is a great producer.
He's probably
has
got
a lot of
ideas
music.
too.
So he said, if you want my opinion, I will give it to you. But otherwise, I'm not going to. It's your deal, you know. And so occasionally you get stumped a little bit.
Well, now you're part of the 6 Degrees of Vince Gill. And the Chieftains now fit in, so all these people fit in with 6 Degrees of Vince. Yeah. What's your favorite track on the album? If you had to pick one that really jumps out at you, what's a little close to your heart?
I really like the first track, which is called Run Little Rabbit Run, and it's a string bean. Was a country comedian and banjo player. And most people might have known him from the television show Hee Haw.
Yeah.
But he was an Opry star for years and years, and that's one that he wrote. And it's really fast-paced, a lot of great banjo playing and fiddle playing on it. It's kind of what I see as how bluegrass. That's the way I like bluegrass to sound, really high energy.
Yeah.
You know? And I love the Chieftains track too.
Yeah.
You know, just because I wanted it to feel like one of their records, and I think we achieved, you know, a good Irish feel.
Do you have, when you're playing, do you have a style that you like to be locked into, or do you like to float around a bit and bring a lot of different influences into what you're doing?
Well, I play guitar. It's called flat picking style, which was popularized by Doc Watson and Tony Rice and Clarence White, and it just involves playing melodies with your flat pick. But if the song calls for finger style picking, you know, I can do that all right. You know? And you just kind of try to fit what we're playing to the song that we're doing, you know.
When I listened to it, it had a really nice flow, because there were tracks that sound more kind of like a traditional country, and then you've got the Celtic style of the Chieftains, but then there's some just killer bluegrass, hardcore bluegrass stuff with the high harmonies, and it's just a really solid album. Yeah. I think if anybody's going to get a bluegrass album for their library, you've got to get this one. Jeff White. It's brand new, 12 cuts. artists like Vince Gill, Becca Bramlett, the Chieftains. Just an incredible album. I think we're really going to enjoy it. Thank you for coming today. We really appreciate it. Good luck with it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.